Welcome to String Cleaning and Data Type Conversion in Python. In this lesson, we will learn how to clean up messy strings and turn them into useful data types. These skills help us prepare real-world data for analysis. Almost every project needs them. By the end, you will be able to process and transform text like a pro. Running the cell now. Let us get started by trying a quick string in Python. Here is a string. It has extra spaces and numbers mixed with words. This is how it looks when we print it. Notice the space before and after. Running the cell now. Try typing your own string with spaces and printing it out. Why clean strings? Messy text can cause errors and make analysis harder. For example, spaces and strange characters might confuse our code. We often want to remove these before we can use the text. Running the cell now. What kind of messy text have you seen in real life? To clean up spaces at the start and end, we use the strip function. Now our text has no spaces at the edges. Let us see the clean version. Running the cell now. Try strip on your own string and see the change. If you only want to remove spaces from the start, use lstrip. You can see that the left side space is gone, but not the end. Running the cell now. Do you notice the difference between strip and lstrip? Similarly, rstrip removes spaces from the end only. Now the right edge is clean. Running the cell now. How would you choose between strip, lstrip, and rstrip? Removing other messy characters. Sometimes, data has symbols or newlines, like \n, that we do not want. We can use replace to take them out. Running the cell now. What is one odd character you have seen in real data? Here, the string has a $sign and a new line. Both are not useful. First, we use strip to remove space around the number. Next, replace lets us remove the $sign. Then, we replace the new line with nothing. Finally, we print the cleaned number. Running the cell now. Try cleaning a string that has a special character or a symbol. If you are learning, please like this video and subscribe for more beginner Python lessons. Tabs are like big spaces in text. You might see \t in your data. Let us remove all tab characters using replace. We also use strip at the end to clean up any edges. Running the cell now. Where do you think tab characters come from? Turn clean strings into numbers. Data we clean often needs to be a number, not just text. We can turn a string like 42 foot into an integer so we can do math. Running the cell now. Do you remember the difference between an integer and a string? Here we start with a number as a string, padded with spaces. We strip away the spaces first. Int lets us turn the clean string into an actual number. Now we can use it for math or analysis. Running the cell now. Try converting your own string into a number with int. When we need decimals, use float instead of int. First we strip spaces, then float converts the string. Now we can handle decimal numbers, like prices or measurements. Running the cell now. Where would you use a float instead of an integer? If our string does not look like a number, Python cannot convert it. Let us try to convert the word 12s to an integer. We use try and except to catch errors safely. If it cannot convert, we set our variable to none and tell ourselves. Running the cell now. Can you think of a string that cannot be turned into a number? Let us get a number from the user and process it together. Here we use input to get your age. Input always gives us a string. We strip out spaces so we do not get errors. It turns it into a number we can use. Now we try some simple math, adding 5 to your age for fun. Running the cell now. What other real-world numbers could you ask users for? Changing strings to upper or lower case. Sometimes you want all text to match, for easy comparison. Python lets you change case simply. Running the cell now. Try changing case on your name or favorite word. Here is a string with mixed case and spaces. We use strip again to tidy it up. Upper changes all letters to capitals. Lower turns them all into small letters. Changing case can help us match text more easily. Now let us see both versions. Running the cell now. Which do you prefer, all uppercase or all lowercase? If we want to clean out many symbols and numbers at once, Python provides translate. First, import string to get a list of punctuation marks. We build a map of what to remove. Then we run translate to remove all those unwanted pieces. Finally, we use strip just to tidy up the result. Running the cell now. What would you clean out from a tweet or a text message? Let us put our skills together to process a tiny price list. We have a list of prices as strings. They are messy and all slightly different. We make an empty list to hold our cleaned numbers. For each entry, we strip out space, remove the $sign, and any newlines. Then turn each price into a float. Now we have a clean list of numbers ready for analysis. Running the cell now. Try this with your own shopping list or restaurant bill. Share this lesson with friends who want to learn practical Python. Now let us take our clean data and get some simple stats. We use some to add up all the prices. Total stores the result. Average divides total by how many items there are. Finally, we print them out. Round makes the average look nice and tidy. Running the cell now. What other summary could you do with your numbers? Sometimes int or float can handle extra spaces, but not always. For safety, always clean text first to avoid weird errors. Running the cell now. Can you break a conversion by leaving in symbols or spaces? Try it. Here is a quick challenge for you. Get two numbers from the user. They might have spaces, $signs, or commas. We clean them up before converting to float. Finally, we add them and show the total. Try different messy numbers. Running the cell now. Try inputs with commas, extra spaces, or symbols to see what happens. Recap what we learned. Cleaning up text is often the first step in any project. Strip, replace, and translate are great for removing mess. Convert to int or float safely so you can use your data. Watch out for tricky cases like errors and symbols. With these basics, you can handle a lot of real-world text. Running the cell now. Try making your own cleaning functions with what you learned today. Thanks for learning with us. If you liked this lesson, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to support more beginner Python videos. Share the video with friends who want to build their coding skills. See you next time. Running the cell now. Which part of string cleaning will you use first? Comment below.